The Network Journal is proud to present the 19th annual 40 Under 40 Achievement Awards program, honoring 40 dynamic men and women who are reaching for higher goals in shaping the future of business through their commitment to professional excellence and their community. The Network Journal would like to take this opportunity to thank the members of the business community who nominated all of this year's honorees and the sponsors of this year's program: AfricaStrictlyBusiness.com, African American Golfers Digest, and the Network Journal. And now, we give you the year 2016 40 Under 40 Achievement Award recipients. Paula Howell Anderson, Esquire. Paula Howell Anderson is the first African American litigation partner at Shearman & Sterling, an elite U.S. white shoe law firm. Her work has earned her accolades from industry publications. She has worked on the prosecution of genocide perpetrators in Rwanda at the Office of the Prosecutor of the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda, taught advanced trial advocacy training programs at the Tribunal and the International Criminal Court, and currently serves as the court's pro bono counsel. Anderson holds a Juris Doctor from Harvard Law School and a bachelor's degree in criminology from John Jay College of Criminal Justice, where she established a scholarship for underprivileged students seeking to study law and is a trustee. Paula Howell Anderson, Esquire. April Biggs. April Biggs has been the Managing Director of Change Management and Technology Adoption at Cushman & Wakefield for less than a year, and already has earned the commercial real estate giant's trust as the voice of its global technology organization. Biggs began her career as an inaugural experimental intern in systems engineering at United Technologies, rising to senior technical project manager for vendor operations and systems. Biggs earned a bachelor's degree concentrating on applied mathematics at the University of Connecticut and an MBA in Global Technology Management and Masters in Management Technology at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. A member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Inc., Biggs is the host of Love for the Life and Fabulousness Talk Radio and the first and reigning Ms. Connecticut plus America. April Biggs. Assemblyman Michael Alexander Blake. New York State Assemblyman Michael Alexander Blake is the Assembly member for the state's 79th District. Blake is a certified lay speaker in the United Methodist Church, and he was one of 10 participants in the Obama presidential campaign's inaugural Yes We Can training program in 2006. After successfully managing 3 state house campaigns in Michigan, Blake became the Iowa Deputy Political Director and Constituency Outreach Director for the Iowa caucuses in 2007, and subsequently served as Associate Director of the Offices of Public Engagement and Intergovernmental Affairs at the White House. He left that post to become the National Deputy Director for Operation Vote on the Obama-Biden re-election campaign. Blake graduated from the Medill School of Journalism at Northwestern University. Assemblyman Michael Alexander Blake. Siobhan Andre Brooks, Esquire. Siobhan Andre Brooks is the first black partner in the 20-year history of the law firm Traub, Lieberman, Strauss & Shrewsbury, LLP. Brooks earned his bachelor's degree in business management at the State University of New York at Stony Brook and a Juris Doctor at George Washington University School of Law. At Traub Lieberman, he specializes in complex litigation and appellate practice, managing a diverse range of cases. He also negotiates complex settlements and contract and insurance coverage disputes during private mediation and mandatory arbitrations. Brooks is a founding member of his firm's Diversity Committee and serves as treasurer of the National African American Insurance Association, which was organized to create a network among minorities employed by insurance companies. Siobhan Andre Brooks, Esquire. Yvonne Bryant. Yvonne Bryant graduated with a bachelor's degree in Health Track Sociology from Temple University and obtained an executive MBA at the University of Delaware. After several years in clinical research, she transitioned to marketing. Today, she is the senior brand manager for Hemophilia A marketing at the global pharmaceutical company Novo Nordisk Inc. She manages patient support for the Hemophilia A franchise and contributes to the management of the Novo 8 brand. She also is the biopharmaceuticals leader for African Americans at Novo Nordisk, an initiative to develop African American talent within the company for leadership roles. Bryant and a friend started an event planning business, Bryant Lavender Events. She is an ordained deaconess and participates in praise dance ministry through her sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Inc. Yvonne Bryant. Camelia Campbell. Camelia Campbell received a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of Virginia and an MBA with double concentration in securities management and corporate financial management and investments from Virginia Tech. At IGAMI, Campbell is laying the groundwork for sustainable success. She draws from financial management techniques she honed during her 11-year tenure at Lockheed Martin. First as a financial analyst at the global security and aerospace giant Systems Integration Division, through her rise to Senior Business Operations Manager of the Missiles and Fire Control Division, receiving numerous company achievement awards along the way. Campbell is pursuing advanced biblical studies at Andersonville Theological Seminary in Camilla, Georgia. Camelia Campbell. Tiffany Channer, MLS ASCP CM. Tiffany Channer holds a bachelor's degree in clinical laboratory science with a certification in diagnostics instrumentation from Stony Brook University, a Master of Public Health specializing in health policy and management with a graduate certification in global health from New York Medical College, and certification in laboratory management from the American Society of Clinical Pathology. Channer joined Memorial Sloan Kettering in 2007. She teaches clinical lab science students different processes involved in transfusion medicine. Channer enjoys traveling, shopping, practicing hot yoga, and learning different cultures. Tiffany Channer. Charisse A. Clark-Soares. Charisse Clark-Soares is a managing director at Morgan Stanley, heading North America Relationship Lending, and a member of the firm's Capital Commitment Committee. She originates and executes loans for investment and non-investment grade issuers. She previously was a senior vice president in the Entertainment Advisory and Finance Group, a business she helped to launch at CIT Group, a financial holding company. Clark-Soares has a bachelor's degree in finance from Georgetown University and an MBA from Harvard Business School. She is a board member of the Council of Urban Professionals, Freeform, an organization to promote economic justice and opportunity for domestic abuse survivors, and Urban World, producer of the annual International Urban World Film Festival. Charisse A. Clark-Soares. Ty Cooper. Ty Cooper has held senior positions in federal, state, and municipal government and is now Chief Policy Advisor to Ross J. Baraka, current mayor of the city of Newark, New Jersey, and the city's liaison to the Project on Municipal Innovation, a Living Cities initiative to improve the economic lot of the urban poor. Cooper earned bachelor's degrees in urban studies and African studies at the Blaustein School at Rutgers University, and a master's in urban planning at the Robert F. Wagner School of Public Service at New York University. She is a founding steering committee member for the Ready to Run Center for American Women in Politics, and a member of the Women's Political Caucus of New Jersey, Newark NAACP, the New Leadership Council, and the NYU and Rutgers Alumni Associations. Ty Cooper. Shadon Delaveau. After obtaining a bachelor's degree in philosophy at the University of Rochester, Shadon Delaveau turned to a career in business. As a Google recruiter, Delaveau is charged with developing and executing a global diversity innovation strategy to recruit salespeople for one of Google's sales organizations. Privately, he co-founded the nonprofit Technology for Family in Need, TechFin, aimed at closing the digital divide for low-income families. He is passionate about helping talented people find success in corporate America and often leads career workshops for students and young professionals in his spare time. Delaveau is an avid traveler, photographer, and a gamer at heart. Shadon Delaveau. Candice Germain. Candice Germain learned the concept of adding value while a junior broker at Marsh & McLennan Companies. She is now a newly promoted vice president in the Executive Risk Division at Alliant Insurance Services, Inc., and was recently appointed Secretary of the Board for the National African American Insurance Association. This June, Jermaine will facilitate a course on cyber insurance. Jermaine is a graduate of Quinnipiac University with a bachelor's degree in economics. An avid traveler with a college-bound son she deems her greatest motivator, Jermaine was most impressed by South Africa. Candace Jermaine. Aaron G. Gladney, Esquire. Aaron Gladney majored in journalism at New York University, but took every law-related class available to undergraduate students. She obtained her Juris Doctor at Northwestern University School of Law. Admitted to the Illinois and New York bars, she has been an attorney at the law firm Mayer Brown LLP since 2007. In January 2015, with the support of her mentors, Mayer Brown senior partners David Abbott and Joel Williamson, she was promoted to partner. Gladney provides pro bono representation for nonprofit organizations and financially needy clients. She has dedicated herself to recruiting diverse law students to Mayer Brown and mentoring law students of color, as well as college and high school students. Aaron G. Gladney, Esquire. Shauna K. M. Gooden, Esquire. Shauna K. Gooden graduated magna cum laude with both a bachelor's degree and master's degree in public administration from John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Gooden obtained her law degree from Northwestern University School of Law and began her career as a litigation associate at the international law firm K&L Gates LLP. Subsequently, she served as Associate General Counsel and Deputy Agency Contracting Officer at New York City Comptroller's Office. Currently, Gooden serves as an Associate General Counsel for the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. Additionally, Gooden is the current president of the John Jay College Alumni Executive Board and sits on the Board of Trustees of the John Jay College Foundation, Inc. Shauna K. M. Gooden, Esquire. LeVar Haffany. Investment advisor LeVar Haffany is a principal at Fayone Advisors, LLC. Haffany provides investment advisory services to families, businesses, and nonprofit organizations. He manages their investments and helps with retirement, insurance tax, and estate planning. A member of the National Association of Securities Professionals and the Pro Bono Committee of the Financial Planning Association, Haffany worked for large firms before realizing that he could do more for clients in a smaller shop. Haffany holds a bachelor's degree in economics from York College, City University of New York, and a certificate in financial planning from Boston University. He is licensed by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority and by New York State. LeVar Haffany. Kenneth Newton Hall, MD, FAS, MBS. Dr. Kenneth Newton Hall earned a bachelor's degree in biology with honors at York College of the City University of New York, an MD at Howard University College of Medicine, and completed his residency at Stony Brook University Medical Center. Now Hall is a staff surgeon at Winthrop University Hospital. Hall opted to specialize in bariatric surgery while training with surgeon Colin Brathwaite in minimally invasive and robotic surgery, and became the first fellow in bariatric surgery at Winthrop. He is a member of the Minimally Invasive and Bariatric Surgery team with Winthrop Surgical Associates, PC. Beyond his practice, Hall is a clinical instructor of surgery at the School of Medicine at State University of New York, Stony Brook, and a member of the York College Alumni Association and the Police Surgeons Association. Kenneth Newton Hall, MD, FAS, MBS. Kareem Harper. Kareem Harper is Vice President of Measurement and Analytics at Weber Shandwick, one of the world's leading global public relations firms. He develops and leads analytics programs covering digital, social, and traditional media channels. Harper began his career in digital editing and later transitioned to digital marketing. He held roles at Time Inc., the College Board, and Yugo Entertainment before joining Weber Shandwick. Harper earned a bachelor's degree in political science at Hobart and William Smith Colleges. He is a fluent Japanese speaker and keeps his skills fresh by watching Japanese films. Kareem Harper. Darren L. Hawthorne, Esquire. As a youth, Darren L. Hawthorne, Esquire, worked at Golden Crust Caribbean Bakery and Grill as baker, cashier, and server. Now, as corporate counsel and executive vice president for franchising, he oversees marketing and public relations, design and construction, franchise operations, and the legal and real estate departments. Hawthorne is especially proud of the company's humble beginnings in 1989 and its ongoing philanthropic efforts, such as the Mavis and Ephraim Hawthorne Golden Crust Foundation. A graduate of American University, Hawthorne holds a Juris Doctor from Southern University Law Center in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He donates to organizations such as Child Fund International, participates in an annual breast cancer walk, and often serves as a panelist and keynote speaker at youth-oriented events. Darren L. Hawthorne, Esquire. Crystal E. Jackson. Crystal E. Jackson is a senior vice president in the nonprofit financial services group at Citibank, aligning perfectly with her passion for community development and the nonprofit sector. Jackson obtained a Bachelor of Finance degree from Baruch College of the City University of New York. She participated in the National Urban Fellows Program and obtained a Master of Public Administration degree at Baruch. Jackson is a youth director, elder, and board member at the historical Ephesus SDA Church in Harlem, New York City, a mentor to inner-city youth through iMentor, and career development co-chair for Citibank's African Heritage Employee Networking Group. Crystal E. Jackson. Ramon Jackson, CLU-FLMI-ACS. Ramon Jackson is a certified master coach with a bachelor's degree in business administration and management information systems from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, an MBA from the University of Phoenix, a certificate in commercial real estate from Marquette University, and chartered life underwriter designation from American College. Jackson started as an intern at Northwestern Mutual when he was 18. 15 years later, he is the firm's Director of Diversity and Inclusion. A recipient of the Patriot Award from the Department of Defense, Jackson tutors middle and high school students and coaches them in life skills. He has volunteered at a homeless shelter and is a board member at an organization that supports men and women exiting the criminal justice system. Ramon Jackson. Councilman Christopher D. James. Councilman Christopher James has more than 18 years in government, policymaking, and community organizing. James is a councilman representing the 1st Ward of the City of East Orange, New Jersey, and executive director for the New Jersey Democratic State Committee. Under his direction, New Jersey has elected Senator Cory Booker to a full term to the U.S. Senate, elected Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman, the first African-American woman to serve in Congress from New Jersey, and has helped to deliver the largest Democratic Assembly majority since 1979. James is the past president of the New Jersey Young Democrats, a former chair of Young Democrats of America States Presidents Association, and currently the Eastern Regional Chair for the Association of Democratic State Executive Directors. Councilman Christopher D. James. Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson is Managing Director of the Crystal Group. He co-owns, operates, and manages Crystal Manor Catering Hall and JHSC Inc., a full-service nursing home agency, and manages the Johnson Family Real Estate Investments. Deeply invested in improving his community and passionate about philanthropy, Johnson serves as the chairman of the Museum of Contemporary African Diasporan Arts and the Flatbush Business Improvement District. Johnson graduated magna cum laude from Clark Atlanta University with a bachelor's degree in accounting. Before joining his family businesses, he worked at renowned accounting firms PricewaterhouseCoopers and Arthur Andersen LLP. Kevin Johnson. Kamoy M. Jones, J.D. Kamoy Jones received her bachelor's degree in political science, minoring in history and sociology from Hampton University, a Juris Doctor from Syracuse University College of Law, and a Master of Public Administration degree from the Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs at Syracuse. As the Associate Director of Compliance at Balyasny Asset Management, LP, Jones gives guidance to portfolio managers, traders, marketing and sales professionals, and seniors. She is the founder and managing director of acquisitions for a private real estate investment company that focuses on investing in multifamily apartment buildings. Jones devotes private time to mentoring young adults and, whenever possible, volunteering at a battered women's shelter. Kamoy M. Jones, J.D. Natasha Leith. Natasha Leith is co-founder and vice president of Fostering Leadership for Young Women, Inc. Her mentors, who include her sister Stacy Moore, Dress for Success CEO Joy Gordon, and former employer Peter Goodkind, guided her through the nonprofit world and gave her sound leadership models. She co-founded Fostering Leadership for Young Women with 3 friends while she was the director of business development at the Goodkind Group, a top staffing firm. Leith has a bachelor's degree in business management from the University of Phoenix. She mentors at Momentum Teens and volunteers as a panelist for Dress for Success Worldwide. Leith hopes to travel the world, using her gift as motivational spiritualist to empower and inspire people to gain clarity and purpose in their life. Natasha Leith. Markeisha J. Minor, J.D. Markeisha Minor is Dean of Students at Cornell Law School. Before accepting her current position in 2015, she was the Assistant Dean for Career Services and Outreach at University of Detroit Mercy Law School. Her legal experience includes an associate position with Dickinson Wright PLLC and clerkship with the Honorable Anna Diggs Taylor, the first African-American woman on the bench in the entire Sixth Circuit. Since moving to New York last summer, Minor has joined the Board of Advisors for the Scheinman Institute on Conflict Resolution and the Dorothy Cotton Jubilee Singers. Minor earned a bachelor's degree from Mount Holyoke College, her Juris Doctor from University of Michigan Law School, and an externship in South Africa. Markeisha J. Minor, J.D. Brandy N. Monique, Esquire. Brandy Monique is a complex claims director at multinational insurer American International Group, Inc., with a bachelor's degree cum laude in both criminal justice and family studies from the University of Maryland, College Park, and a Juris Doctor from Hofstra University School of Law. At AIG, Monique engages in settlement negotiations, evaluates and analyzes insurance coverage for complex fidelity bond claims, and investigates claims where employees have been dishonest and/or engaged in theft. She co-chairs the firm's Black Professionals Group, creating programs to cultivate talent and assist in developing the firm's employees of African descent. These efforts caught the attention of the firm's Diversity and Inclusion Office, which put her on a global team charged with securing and retaining diverse talent at AIG. Brandy N. Monique, Esquire. Melody S. Perry. Melody Perry heads operations at Amazon Studios, managing the apparel business and visual aspects of Amazon.com. She's proud of the presidential award she received when she worked at NBC Universal. At the time, she was charged with devising a strategy to increase revenue for the company's retail operation team. Her ideas helped to bring traffic into the NBC Experience Store, almost tripling revenue that year. A graduate of both New York University and the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, Perry describes herself as a thrill seeker outside of work. She has traveled all over the world to pursue such adventures as skydiving, hang gliding, snowboarding, and skiing, and hopes to travel even more in the future. Melody S. Perry. Naja A. Rahman. Naja Rahman obtained a bachelor's degree in advertising and marketing communications at Johnson & Wales University. After 4 years in financial services and another 4 in operations management, the Delta Sigma Theta Soror landed in advertising and marketing at Dedica Group, an award-winning creative design and marketing agency. Today, she is the agency's Director of Operations and also runs her own company, Najar Fashion Consulting and Events. Rahman is a member of the National Action Network, an ambassador for I Claim It Women's Empowerment Network, a volunteer with the Take Care of New York City Initiative to Feed the Homeless Initiative, and a board member for the Kids League. Naja A. Rahman. Brandon V. Ray. Brandon Ray earned a bachelor's degree in Business Administration Management at Howard University and a master's in Public Administration at Baruch College, City University of New York, as a National Urban Fellow. Ray is now Regional Director of External Affairs, Long Island, at AT&T, responsible for implementing local public policy initiatives and representing the company with local government and community organizations. Ray is a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Inc.'s Kappa Xi Lambda chapter and a trustee and vice president of his church's men's ministry. He serves on the board for the Girl Scouts of Nassau County and as a leadership council board member for Mentor New York. Brandon V. Ray. Jason J. Red, Esquire. Jason Red is counsel in the Government Affairs Department at Gibbons PC. Before deciding that he was better suited for a career in law, Red was on track to become a medical doctor. He still exercises his interest in health as a part-time health and public policy lecturer at Rutgers. Red has worked closely with the New Jersey Coalition Against Sexual Assault and collaborated with legislative leaders to strengthen protections against bullying for individuals with disabilities. Red holds both a Bachelor of Science degree and a Master's in City and Regional Planning from Rutgers University and a Juris Doctorate from Brigham Young University. Jason J. Red, Esquire. Martine M. Saintville. Martine Saintville is the Senior Finance Manager at Nickelodeon Digital Viacom. She is charged with conducting all reporting across the entire profit and loss statements for the company's digital advertising sales, digital affiliate deals, and digital ancillary revenue. Saintville holds an MBA from University of Maryland College Park, with emphasis on entrepreneurship and study abroad in Dubai, and earned a BA at the State University of New York at Stony Brook. Saintville enjoys giving back to the community. She is the fundraising co-chair at the Schomburg Center Corporation, part of the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture. Martine M. Saintville. Diallo Shabazz. Diallo Shabazz began as a student leader at the University of Wisconsin, where he led campaigns to diversify the campus and helped secure millions to fund student of color recruitment. After graduation, Diallo started his career as a regional field director for the NAACP in New York. He is now executive director of 100 Black Men, Inc., a legacy nonprofit that supports low-income communities through economic development, policy advocacy, and social programs. Shabazz formerly worked for the New York City Department of Education to improve career and technical education, at Solar One on green workforce development, and was appointed regional representative to the United Nations Environment Program to promote sustainable development policy in North America, Asia, and Africa. Diallo Shabazz. Nzinga Shaw. Nzinga Shaw is the Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer for the Atlanta Hawks in Phillips Arena, making her the first person in all 122 professional sports teams in North America to hold that position. Thanks to her work, the Hawks won the Technology Association of Georgia's Business Champion of Diversity Award. Shaw received a bachelor's degree from Spelman College, a master's from the University of Pennsylvania, and a certificate of Human Resources Studies from Cornell University. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Inc. and the National Coalition of 10 Black Women Mecca chapter, a board member for Microsoft's Youth Spark Initiative, and Atlanta Diversity Management Advocacy Group, and has held positions with the National Football League, Yankees Entertainment and Sports Network, Yes, LLC, and Essence Magazine. Nzinga Shaw. Egypt Sherrod. Egypt Sherrod holds certifications as a master's negotiator, residential specialist, accredited buyer's representative, and a distressed property expert. Her skills in real estate, honed over the last 15 years, led her to host one of the top-rated HGTV shows, Property Virgins, and a renovation design spin-off, Flipping Virgins, currently in production. Sherrod, who earned a bachelor's degree in broadcasting at Temple University, makes time for her entrepreneurial endeavor. As CEO of Egypt Sherrod Real Estate Group, she counsels first-time homebuyers and monitors the listing and marketing of homes owned by corporate leaders, physicians, and investors throughout Atlanta. She also conducts free financial boot camps through her Egypt Cares Family Foundation. Egypt Sherrod. Kamika Smith. In 2009, Kamika Smith launched The Boss Network Inc. and assumed the role of CEO. Boss has been consistently recognized in Forbes magazine as one of 50 best websites for entrepreneurs, as well as by Black Enterprise and other publications. Earlier this year, Smith launched the nonprofit Boss on Campus. Smith holds a bachelor's degree in sociology and a master's in education from Northern Illinois University. She has a long list of activities that she enjoys, including membership in the National Association of Professional Women and the Art Institute of Chicago's Leadership Advisory Committee. In the future, she hopes to open Boss programs in London and in Cape Town, South Africa. Kamika Smith. Ryan H. Stewart. Ryan Stewart is Vice President of Communications at the renowned PR firm, the Terry Williams Agency. He joined the agency in 2008 and is responsible for handling its internal and external communications, writing proposals, and handling red carpet events. He also serves as the liaison between clients and CEO Terry Williams. Stewart earned a bachelor's degree at St. John's University. After graduating from college, Stewart worked as a paralegal and served as an intern with the state Supreme Court judge. At one time, he served as a political intern for then-Senator and current presidential candidate Hillary Rodham Clinton. When he's not working, Stewart enjoys traveling and helping students to navigate through college and life. Ryan H. Stewart. Kenneth Taylor, Ph.D. Kenneth Taylor, Ph.D., began his tenure with the U.S. Department of Education as a data analyst before ascending to his current role as the Senior Quality Control Analyst with the Office of Federal Student Aids. Taylor has taught at both elementary and secondary school levels and served in higher education at Morgan State University as an Education Research Director. He founded the Partnership for Education Growth Systems and was recently appointed Commissioner for the Mayor's Advisory Panel for Special Education in Washington, D.C. Taylor holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology from Tennessee State University, a Master of Public Administration from Georgia State University, and a Doctorate in Higher Education Administration from Morgan State. Kenneth Taylor, Ph.D. Monica M. Turnbull, Ph.D. In 2006, the corporate track led Monica Turnbull to Healthcare Service Corporation, the parent of Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans in Illinois, Montana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. She now is a Vice President and Chief Diversity Officer at the company. Turnbull obtained a psychology degree from James Madison on a basketball scholarship and a master's in industrial organizational psychology and PhD in organizational leadership from the Chicago School of Professional Psychology, where she serves on the Board of Trustees. Turnbull is a member of United Way Women's Leadership Council and a board member of Facing History and Ourselves, an organization devoted to eliminating racism and prejudice, and Playworks, Illinois. Monica M. Turnbull. H. Shalay Versi, Ph.D. Shalay Versi is an assistant professor of psychology at Wesleyan University and teaches an interdisciplinary mix of psychology and health. She is now researching neighborhood change and gentrification and how being displaced affects people's health. An Alpha Kappa Alpha Soror and the recipient of academic and professional fellowships, awards, and honors, Versi has a bachelor's degree in biology from Tuskegee University, a master's in public health with distinction from Columbia University, and a master's in epidemiological sciences and PhD in psychology from the University of Michigan. She launched the Greater Good Project out of her passion for giving back to her community. H. Shalay Versi, Ph.D. Jamar T. Ward. Jamar Ward is the Director of Recruitment Strategies at New York City's Human Resources Administration and also co-founded New Yorkers for Political Action, a political action committee. Ward has a bachelor's degree in political science and a master's in public administration from Binghamton University and earned Society for Human Resource Management certification at Pace University. He is both Executive Vice President of the Young Professionals segment and Eastern Region Vice President at the National Urban League. Ward also serves on the Public Safety and Transportation, as well as the Land Use and Landmark Preservation Committees of Community Board 11 in New York City, and is a member of 100 Black Men of New York. Jamar T. Ward. Anicia Williams. Executive branding, marketing, and communications consultant Anicia Williams develops brands, building them from start to finish. Her high-profile clients and projects include the National Black MBA Association, as well as Project Now, where she serves as Vice President of Branding and Strategic Partnerships. Project Now addresses the educational needs of at-risk youth through arts, literacy, and entrepreneurship training. Williams also did brand consulting and digital media work for the People vs. O.J. Simpson Story American Crime Story series that recently aired on FX networks. Williams is a summa cum laude graduate of Walden University with a bachelor's degree in business administration and a magna cum laude MBA graduate of the University of Phoenix. Anicia Williams. Our congratulations to all of the honorees for their hard work, efforts, success, and achievements on behalf of their companies and our community.